Hello YouTube, Dom the Dow here to help improve your video game experience for today. Before I get started, thank you to all my viewers and all my subscribers, and if you are new to the channel, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It would really help me out. But anyway, let's get started. And what I've got for you guys is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I've been looking forward to this game, and I gotta say, you know, I'm pretty happy with it, not too disappointed. But anyway, I decided to make this video as the first one of my channel that's introducing this game. This is gonna be my first video as the simple guide. Now, why I'm making this is because I think 2D fighters have remained kind of a mystery to a lot of the community. I think it's hard, I mean, and I know it was hard for me trying to get into these games because there wasn't a lot of information readily available from the community. The community wasn't too open to talk about it. So I decided to make this guide. I'm also gonna make an advanced guide just talking about the mechanics of the game, how it works, and how you can use that to your advantage. So anyway, let's get started. So to begin, I do have a list of things that I wanted to go through and talk to you guys about in the order that I wanted to do them. But the first thing is definitely the characters. I like a lot of the characters. I'm really happy with it overall. I'm just kind of disappointed that we don't get to see any of the X-Men right now. Also, my favorite character, Venom, isn't in the game. I know he's coming as DLC here in the future, but still I would have liked him to come with the base game because I really wasn't planning on spending money for a season pass for this. But if Venom's coming in DLC, I might have to. Let's start off with the basics of the game. So you have 4 attack buttons, really. You have the light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, right? Now, those moves, what I really like about this type of game when you compare it to like Injustice or Mortal Kombat or something like that, is that these moves, they're just moves, right? And they have different, they're different whether you're crouching or standing, and you can kind of combine them to make your own combos, and I really like that. So you can click, you know, light punch, light kick, heavy punch, and you got your own combo. You can click light punch, heavy punch, it might be your own combo. Depending on the character, depending on the move, you can pair a lot of them together, so there's a lot of creation that you can do there. For each character, you have unique moves. Now these unique moves may be a forward triangle, or triangle, or just something that's unique to that character and not every character can do. It's not too complicated. Those are basically just move in one direction and hit a button or hit a button twice. That's really it. And you'll do a special move unique to that character. So you can implement those into your combos as well. Now, you also have specials, these special attacks. Now, usually these consist of a joystick movement and either hitting light punch, light kick, heavy kick. Usually, so that's what they're going to look like. You're just going to move the joystick. You know, usually it's down to the right, down to the back, and then you just hit light punch, light kick, heavy kick. Something like that, and they're going to do a special move. For a lot of characters, that is a wave attack. For some, I know like Mega Man, you're going to launch people up into the air. It's going to be more of a close range type of thing. Really just got to figure out your own individual character and how you want to do that. Now, you can also combine those with your base moves. So you can do, you know, light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, and then do one of your combos to finish it off. You can definitely do that. That's what I really like. You can implement those special moves whenever you want, and then you may even be able to build off of that, just depending on what you're doing and what character you pick. So then you also have hyper combos. Now, hyper combos are just the extra mile. You go the extra mile, and they also consume, for lack of a better word, meter. I'm not sure what it's called in this game, but you can get up to 4, right? For meter. I'll put something up on the screen that shows you exactly what I'm talking about. It's just in the bottom left or bottom right corner, and it seems a lot like, you know, if you're familiar with Injustice or Mortal Kombat, like a meter burn. And when you use that move, you're going to do a meter burn. Now that's just going to do a lot more damage. You know, it's just a better attack all around. Now also, to mix the gameplay up even more in this game, they added Infinity Stones. Now with Infinity Stones, you can create variations throughout the gameplay. That's really pretty cool. I'm not going to go through every one because you can actually see the descriptions for those when you're picking them, but my personal favorite would be the Soul Stone, because you can revive your fallen ally, and then you can also team up and you can, you know, go to town against your other guys. So both of your guys will be on the screen at the same time. You'll control them with the same moves. That's really cool. It can lead to some devastating combos. Now, also with that, you have 2 ways that you can choose to use your stones. As you're building up its own separate meter of power, you can choose to just tap L1 or left bumper, you know, whether you're playing on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Now you choose that and it'll do like a minor ability. Like for the Reality Stone, it'll shoot a bubble that will follow the opponent and do some damage when it hits them. And for the Mind Stone, I believe it will take away their health. It'll give you a little bit of health back. Now, when you hit R1 and L1 together, that's when you do your super ability for the Infinity Stone. So that's where you're going to max out your potential on that. Also, now, so you have different options as well. So there are other mechanics at play here as well that take place in every battle. When you are close to an opponent, when you're really close, you can either hit forward triangle or forward heavy punch. I'll just do it that way to make it easier. So forward heavy punch or back heavy punch to throw the opponent, but keep in mind you have to be really close. So when you do forward heavy punch, you'll just grab them and throw them. Now, if you just want to do a heavy punch and you don't want to do the throw, don't move. Just stay there and try not to move your joystick, otherwise you're going to throw them. Now, also you have dashes. Now, in order to dash, you have to hit light punch and heavy punch at the same time, and you will dash in the direction that you're going. So if you're moving back, hit that, you'll dash, and you have to hit them together. So if you're moving forward, obviously dash, you'll move forward. Now you can also do these in the air as well. So you jump up in the air, you can dash forward, you can dash back. Really helps close the gap on a lot of zoning characters. That combo right there, the light punch and the heavy punch together, does another thing, and that's called a guard. It can do or a deflect, I think. Yeah, it can do a deflect or a guard. So if someone shoots a ranged attack at you, like Ryu's shuriken or hurricane, whatever, how you pronounce that, he does his little fireball thing, comes at you, you hit those at the same time. As soon as it's about to hit you, kind of like you would time a parry, that will actually go back toward your opponent, and you won't take any damage from it. Now, it can also do this thing called an advancing guard. Now, you just hit those two buttons when an opponent is attacking you. Right as they're attacking you, like pretend like you're trying to parry it, and you'll do an advancing guard. And what basically happens there is you're not going to be pushed back by their attack. So it's really good when someone is trying to push you into a corner or trying to manipulate your position on the battlefield. You can get out of that while they're attacking you. And you'll stay there. So it's pretty cool that way. But anyway, guys, I think that about sums it up for the simple guide. So I will also have individual character guides and an advanced guide coming. The advanced guide is going to come sooner, and then the individual character guide is going to come later. So just let me know which characters you would like for me to do that first. Just drop those down in the comments. Also, be sure to like the video if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't, so you can keep up to date with all my content. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, and all that good stuff. But anyway, guys, I will get to work, and I will see you in the next video.